Looks good.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
She's cute.
You need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Thanks.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Oh.
We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Not the mandrake.
Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Yes.
Now,
The only one who's wearing a
everyone,
red robe.
grip their
Yikes.
mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Oh no!
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil.
My gosh.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid
all our
work,
class?
everyone.
If only our classes were this short. Wow.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why?
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange. Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy
My
to
own?
spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a...
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Ready in 10 minutes.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out. Come back and see me when you're finished.
Okay.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
How do I particularly toss the cabbage? Okay. Where's the cabbage? Hold tab. Oh. Oi. Yo, I did assign it, right? Release tab to equip. Oh no.
Look at that. Can't imagine they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't get it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup,
My God.
even if it is from a cabbage.
Another
It's
button.
chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such.
Another one?
You
Another
can't be
button
above
to
throwing a
press.
cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
It's your parents.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Wait.
Where are they? Do you have parents?
Parents? I don't know. I don't have a background of my own life.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
I'm talented.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
It's garlic.
But those mandrakes are really
Oof, I thought I leveled up.
hot. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and...
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Life is so peaceful in the hamlets. Well,
Who was that?
Revelio.
I'm always looking for an excuse to go to Spindwitches, even if I can't afford a new brew.
I heard
all
it.
the shopkeepers
Dang
like
it.
me. I know they did. I really have made a mess of things.
Leviosa. Accio. Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way. and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Okay.
Why did our meet tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
So many flying books. I don't know if you remember the moth that we bring to the frames. But yeah, it's called moth to the frames.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, where is this leading to? We're so bright.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Wait, calm down. Wait!
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Today was a good way, that is, until Garrett splashed whatever ridiculous concoction he was creating all over my perfectly stewed lace wing flies. Why are we reading this? Escape. Isn't that the restricted section? Oh my god. It just opened.
Accio! Revelio.
What's up there?
Accio! Revelio.
I'm uncomfortable with the
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
What's that?
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief! Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Perhaps a reward to keep the diary a secret.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary. Sure, I didn't read it.
I wanted to impress Garlic by showing her my nimblest Mimbletonia. Squirted stink sap all over.
Okay, let's see how far this is. 10 potions cost. What is it pretty here? I think. If I know where I'm going. Is it that way? Nope. What is this? This ain't it. What in the hullabaloo?
Revelio.
I think Defendo should be taught first.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never.
I saw an aura badge on Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Revelio. That's it.
I just waited. Okay.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
That's a big lead.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Professor Sharp.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion. Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere.
Why is he
Listen,
not
anyone with a
friendly?
troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus
Yes, he is.
potion. I'm working on something that's certain
He's
to be
blonde.
spectacular.
No,
Just
it's
missing one
pretty
tiny
red.
last ingredient that will add that
Like a
extra spark.
strawberry balloon.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper
I
feathers
think
aren't
it's just
that
the
valuable.
shinies.
Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
A well-prepared witch.
Revelio.
I even collected his stuff already.
Your potion station's organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you want.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
I wish you had an option to brew it too. Hello.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
Where is he at?
It's not supposed to. Ah! Get it! Dragon Duck! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Gosh, that wasn't me.
I'm just brewing here.
Yeah.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me.
Oh.
I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Can I put some stuff
I think
in my
each of
room?
us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
What? You're still making more? Bro. That's a different smoke. You gotta stop. Dang, I don't have an aim.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Smelly robes. Expelliarmus. Ooh. It's not appearing here. Okay. Guess I'm on my own. I mean, I kind of want to go to other houses if it's possible.
You can't. That's
why
the
not?
thing.
Can I not sneak
They're
in?
not your house.
So Harry did it. He went to Slytherin.
That's the thing. You're special, but you're not that special. You're not that Harry Potter special.
Yo, let me. What the? What was that? Oh.
Revelio.
Oh, it said you can check the other common rooms, but you have to create a new character for each one.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
If you're
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Wait, what was that?
Oh, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward.
Oh,
That's
I'm sorry to
actually
hear that.
funny.
Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
I don't know. Oh my god.
What sort of plant should I expect in the hidden...
I haven't a clue. But if the previous professor was anything like her, I'd
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Are you gonna give me a reward for this? Cause
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Sure, let's go.
One day, I'll get up from there.
Revelio.
Where'd they fly?
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Oops. Oh, it's a jump scare.
I can't.
What are you carrying? Oh, an owl. Oh no, is this a stinky cord? Oh no.
Revelio.
It's
Revelio.
oh my god.
That.
The flowers. Imagine if flowers are this annoying. I mean, it sounds funny, but then if they're like that
If you
all
hear
day,
that every day.
all day, yeah.
Revelio.
Is this it?
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling. Incendio!
Uh-oh. I don't have any potions. I hope I don't die.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor.